Hello, yes. I am limy_SR. I was here yesterday, and I have a commentator who was also here yesterday. If you would like to introduce yourself.
Oh my god, hi. I was here yesterday. I'm CMM. You can call me Clay. I'm here to chill because I have played so much of this game.
And I have also a new secret commentator, except not secret, and also just on this run now.
Hi, I'm Vaen. I'm also here to chill. I played this game for precisely 60 minutes, and it shows on Steam as 60 minutes, not as just 1 hour, so I know a lot, let's just say.
Yeah, this game is on both of their backlogs, so it's, you know.
Yeah.
We'll both get around to it eventually.
We'll get into it eventually, yeah.
Yeah, and before we get started, I do just want to mention that Monkey Ball bonus is going to be so sick. Please get your donations in, ! Donate, and then for whatever incentive that we have open, you can also, you know, put that in at the very bottom of the donate page. But while we have this milestone open, it's basically like a 2-for-1 deal, so absolutely get in your donations. It's gonna be super worth it. I'm sorry for stealing your job, Champrul, but with this game, this is like a beat 'em up except mixed with a rhythm game. It is super interesting, and I'm super honored to be on the back half of the rhythm block, the front half being Terranuk. Oh my god, that was so impressive. But we're going to be getting into a different type of impressive rhythm game here. Going to be doing Rhythm Tower, which is a post-game mode in Hi-Fi Rush, where it takes you through 60 floors. I just realized I don't even have like LifeSplit open. I should open LifeSplit. It takes you through 60 floors of just non-stop fights, and you have to do it all in one go. Plus, you are timed, so it can get a little bit hard, especially near the beginning where you have to like kind of build up your time and make sure they have enough of a buffer. Ooh, a lot goes on in this, but you know, because it is also a little long, you know, we are here to have a good time first and foremost. We're here to celebrate Black Joy and celebrate Black History Month, raise money for Race Forward. So I'm going to be getting into it. Hopefully that's enough of an explanation. We can deal with that pretty soon. But we'll be starting whenever I start up here. Yeah, you'll see. But yeah, we'll be going in 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck.
All right.
I did that one beat early.
So, each floor in this tower has predetermined fights. There are 60 floors in total, and as Limy said, you are timed, so you have to hustle. Everything in this game is done on the beat. So movement, dodging, parries, attacks, combo strings, all of it is on the beat. And you see that kind of target reticule that appears for special timed hits. So big thing in this game is enemy management. You need to know where your enemies are at any given time. And crowd control is a big thing here, like pretty much like any other beat 'em up. Limy is going to be using some techniques to kind of line up enemies based on the end of special attacks. They also have access to several resources. So at the very top of the top left, you can see the kind of like almost looks like a guitar. That's the reverb meter. Limy will be using that primarily for getting health up in bad situations, but you can also do special attacks and other stuff throughout the run with it. You'll also notice there's 3 character profiles on the bottom left that are kind of scrolling by.
Ooh, that's perfect.
Those are your assists. So blue assist is good on enemies with blue shields, which you'll probably be seeing here, maybe. It's a ranged attack. Green is good for those robots in the previous floor that had those like physical green shields. And then you have the red assist, which is good for fire attacks. Limy has a bunch of different combo strings, and they're all very specific combo strings that all have specific enders. Some of them end with co-op attacks with the assist characters. And there's another floor down.
Yeah, I'm just going to try to
every
do
floor
this as fast as possible. I mean, this is a speedrun, but like...
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that was my first hit of the run. Dang.
Oof. It's over. No. Limy does have this sort of grapple mechanic that you'll see, where they grapple an enemy and kind of hop on the other side of them, and then the enemy has this animation where it just looks confused. That's sort of a way of stunning them, essentially. What happened just there is what I call the rhythm minigame. certain enemies will kind of start having that kind of like cartoon explosion fire effect behind them, and that means they're about to launch you into a rhythm minigame where you basically have to do a Simon Says series of inputs based on what they do, and if you manage to pull that off, then you get big damage payoff from that.
Mods put him in the rhythm minigame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will be so upfront in saying I'm like not remotely like the best at running this, but I care a lot more about the challenge runs in this game, just because I didn't like understand stuff like hitless runs in Elden Ring or like specific item runs in like Dark Souls until I played this game, and now I like get it. So like I'm looking for like full game hitless right now, and I would like to do that in a single segment eventually. And like this is just like a fun way to do that, like a bite-sized version of that, because this game is like 3 hours.
This game has a lot of neat side modes, and post-game modes that are very replayable. This is one of them. There's another that's sort of a variant on this, where it's 20 floors, but you don't have your stats and powers from the main game. In this game, in this mode, Rhythm Tower, you have pretty much everything that you have in the main story gameplay or game mode of the game that you've unlocked. So Limy is full powered here, essentially.
Yeah, so there's this mean enemy here that I hate that will give everyone a shield. And if I used my special attack just to avoid having to deal with that. Okay, why'd you start attacking right then?
So yeah, that was an attempt at a grapple, and then it just punched him in the face instead. Yeah.
And also, I just want to call out that I'm seeing some Hi-Fi Rush community members in chat. I'm so excited to see you all. Thank you so much for supporting Back to Black. Exclamation BTB. Everyone do it in chat right now. I'm begging.
Do it now.
A big aspect of this game's combat is parrying, which I'm sure you've seen Limy do plenty of already, but very important. And also the gauge that shows up on enemies while fighting them is essentially a stun gauge. Once it's filled up, the enemies can be normally when you smack an enemy, it doesn't really move around much. Once the gauge is full, when you smack them, they start to move around, and as such, you can kind of interrupt what they're doing and kind of push them closer together. Now we're at a boss.
This game has bosses. I did that very slightly early.
Speaking of bosses, chat, y'all are a boss. We've hit $14,000.
What the heck? That's so impressive. Thank you, Twitch chat.
Go.
Holy.
Yeah, also, while we're in this boss, I want to just shout out, please listen to the soundtrack of this game. It's really good. It has some licensed songs. It has some original songs. They're all really good. And for the bosses in this game, I would like to. Okay, I still got hit by that thing. I have to make sure I know where the music is, because the bosses, their phases are lined up to certain parts in the song. I'm assuming the developers wanted you to hear the music, which I mean, absolutely go listen to it. It's on some streaming platforms, I'm pretty sure. It is great. Okay, and then second hand, and then once I hit both of these hands back at him with this rhythm minigame, the weak point, which is his head, pops up, and I can just hit his head.
Something I probably should have mentioned earlier is that the primary combat in this game, you have a light attack and a heavy attack, and combos are made up of those two buttons in certain orders. And again, they are pre-canned combos, so you want to use certain combos for different situations. But it should be mentioned that heavy attacks are 2-beat attacks, whereas light attacks are 1-beat attacks. So the timing of your combo inputs is also to the beat. Everything's to the beat.
I want to pop in here with a $25 donation from Anonymous that says, let's get that Bloodstained incentive and Super Monkey Ball bonus game. Don't forget, chat, the Super Monkey Ball bonus game is just a milestone. The Bloodstained incentive you have to click when you're donating And if you click it when you're donating, that money goes towards Super Monkey Ball, so it's a 2-for-1. Make sure we're able to reach both of those, chat.
And Monkey Ball is going to be super sick. I've personally been lurking in.
It's so cool.
Yeah, I've been lurking in P's stream a bit while he's been practicing that. It's going to be dope.
Yeah, it's going to be fantastic.
We love Monkey Ball around these parts.
Yeah. Yeah, I love Monkey Ball. I'm a little bit biased, but chat, let me hear like in donations whether you guys like Monkey Ball, because I've been running Monkey Ball for basically 10 years at this point. So absolutely, I love Monkey Ball.
Y'all heard it. Let's see it in those donations. How do you feel about Super Monkey Ball?
If you have bad feelings about Super Monkey Ball, that's the wrong answer.
Yeah.
This is a quiz.
Yep, I was trying to make sure I did that boss fast enough so I wouldn't fall under 2 minutes left, just because there is some bosses, or there's some rooms that could just be really rude. I'm just gonna put you up in the air.
As I would expect.
Yeah, so as long as I can have enough time, I won't be at risk of just like timing over.
A lot of this game is evil.
Yeah.
Just difficulty-wise.
Yeah.
Yeah, one thing that I am happy about is I'm used to playing this game on very hard, so...
Oh yeah, you're chilling.
Yeah, it's just the combat is a lot easier, and like the enemies are a lot less spongy and they're a lot less aggressive, which is super nice.
Oh, this one.
Yeah, so I try
Do not like the flying firebird.
Get him in the air, and then timing all of my assists as he starts to go up, so that could happen. I'm just going to try and chain that as much as I can. Oop, I'm on fire. Okay, we're back. Okay, and perfect. Right into WarioWare.
Yes.
Managing that with all the
Burning
enemies
revenge.
around is like so difficult. Okay.
There we go.
Nicely
I'm
done.
just gonna give myself a little bit of help before I take on these annoying enemies.
Yeah, these like annoying, like, they look like those beetle enemies from Sonic Adventure 2.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
sorry.
Yeah, they just take one one like 4 light combo to beat, so they're not like too difficult.
I'm waiting for my favorite enemy, the motorcycle guy, to show up.
Well, he showed up in that one room, but he immediately got
Yeah.
taken care of, I'll say.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep, right into WarioWare again. I was trying to get
yep.
out of the way just so I didn't get hit by the other bird. I also want to mention, yeah, this is a rhythm game. I have to like worry about things I'm doing on the beat, on top of having to like manage enemies, and I'm talking at the same time. I'm having a hard time.
Yeah.
It's like a Devil May Cry rhythm roguelike. That's like
Yeah.
also, you have assists, so it's like, I don't know, it's like Marvel versus Capcom if it was awesome, I guess.
I feel like that comment's not going to go over well.
Marvel vs. Capcom is awesome, but also like
Marvel
this
vs.
game is
Capcom
pretty
is
awesome,
awesome.
I'd say. Well, I got
These two things can be...
It's long as heck. Okay, perfect. Yeah, also, I like doing the WarioWare
nice.
mini games, especially early on, just because I won't have to worry as much about time because, as you can see, I got like 10 seconds off of that, which is like super great. So especially if I'm low on time, I'm just going to be doing them every time, but you can't skip them. Ideally, I can skip this one. So I'm going to try and line up my attacks to be able to skip his rhythm mini game.
Yeah, you got to when they're doing that effect, that means they want to throw it out. So you have to try and, if you desire, you can try to make that not happen. Sometimes there's reasons that you do want it to happen, especially because of the super hit at the end.
Yeah.
That Hibiki move is a special move, so naturally the game makes you input it on like a Beatmania type track. Does massive damage.
These? Okay. I try and line
There we
up
go.
pick-me-ups with ending the thing, so I don't like lose that much time.
Yeah, yeah. All right, so we're boss time again? No, not boss time. Just a hard
Yeah,
floor.
just a hard floor.
Okay.
Bosses are at
Yeah,
the 10s, basically.
Every 10?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, at least the game warns you that it's about to be a jerk. And yet each of those assists has their own cooldown, as you can probably see. So you'll see Limy like be cycling through them and just firing them off kind of one after the other.
And then I'm just going to be mashing the special attack button so I can get this off.
Yep. And there you go. Another S clear. And your rank in the top right is, of course, determined by, maintaining combo and
get away from me.
all that fun stuff.
There's one fire shooter guy, and there's one regular beam attack shooter guy, and remembering which one is which is really annoying. So I'm trying to make sure I get one off so I know which ones are the ones that are alive.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice grapple.
And then gonna do this again so I can be full health. Going to 18.
Yep. Right at this transition.
See someone in chat mentioning it, but the fact that you're able to do this while commentating stuff is kind of insane.
You know the vibes.
I can't even talk to people while playing rhythm games because my brain can't handle it.
It's hard.
Yeah.
This is
Taranuk was
far from
talking
easy.
me up for playing Hi-Fi Rush, and I'm like, no, I love ITG so much. It's so cool that you submitted all this stuff, and then he's saying all this stuff. I'm like, no, it's not that bad. But everyone in chat's like, oh, it's so bad.
I'm just still in awe at both of these runs.
Yeah. I've been super dope.
So we got this guy in the air, which is nice. And then the beetles are still on the prowl.
Not the Beatles.
Not the Sonic Adventure 2 beetles. Or the Fab 4. I don't know if there were 4 of these enemies here, but maybe. I don't know if they'd be Fab,
There's only 2 now.
I've seen 4 total,
Just
At least.
just like in real life.
at least. It's close enough.
Okay, and this enemy explodes, and I didn't mean to leave this until the very end, but I had to just wait a few beats for him to explode and die. But now we're going to be getting into the second boss, which is Rekka.
Rekka's cool. I like Rekka.
Yeah, the beats here are going to be super apparent because if I play this correctly, I can pretty much beat all the cycles. And we'll have to wait a little bit.
Yeah, apparently this is Rekka's office, which citation needed on that. Not a lot of office equipment in here. She's kind of got this Wario shoulder charge thing going on.
She's very strong, and she does QA
Yeah.
at Vandelay.
Oh, she does QA?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Wow.
She's a bad boss.
Can I break
in real
All the
quick?
robots take breaks.
Can I break in? Can I break in real quick with
Absolutely.
a quick announcement for chat? All right, chat. We are less than 3,000 away from both the upgrade to all bosses for Bloodstained Ritual of the Night and from that bonus game, Super Monkey Ball. With those donations for Super Monkey Ball, again, it is all just milestone based. If you donate towards the incentive for all bosses, it's a 2-for-1. What I do want to hear is, what is your favorite Super Monkey Ball game? Put that in your donations as well.
I just Super Monkey Ball touch and roll because I'm cool.
Yeah, you are pretty cool. That's a good pick.
Touch and roll's based.
I've been really enjoying Banana Rumble lately. It's just so much fun.
I still need to tap into Brumble. I've been on a bit of Super Monkey Ball 2 myself recently.
Yeah.
Yeah, I taught
Brumble.
Vaen a mod actually for it, and it's my favorite mod that I like to run.
I can vouch, it's a good mod.
Yeah. So with that last run, we're going to be getting a little bit of mod charts also because you've seen what's been happening so far, and yeah, this is also a rhythm mini game, but different question mark. There's a lot going on here, but it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, it's lane switching.
Yeah, we're playing
Just like
a little
Sonic.
3 key
I
real
mean,
quick.
We're doing the quick step.
It's like kind of like Everhood.
It's like Rift of the Necrodancer, maybe? I'm not sure. I haven't played it.
Rift, yeah.
I'm not sure.
Something like that.
And there's Hibiki again.
Yep.
Yep.
Big old spin
Lamb.
attack.
Get all the assists out there.
Please. Okay.
No, she's mad. She's kind of mad.
Whenever that happens, it'll interrupt whatever I'm doing. So I just stall myself in the air with like parries. So I don't get hit by it because the hitbox is really big and it always gets me whenever I am not ready for it. Yeah, so now we're waiting on the cycle.
Big thing too that I completely forgot to mention is the whole dashing system in this game and canceling dashes into attacks. Pretty key movement wise. Limy does a lot of that. You can essentially do up to 3 dashes in a row normally. So if you cancel one of those dashes into an attack, it can be advantageous.
Yeah, when she's electrified, I can't attack her.
I was gonna make a comment on that. She's like powered up in evil.
Yeah, and I can
Yeah.
still use my
She was
switching
already
attack
kinda
like that
evil,
to
but-
beat her a little bit earlier. So perfect.
Nice.
Yeah, that was not very much off of the cycle, so
Oh, here's my
really
boy.
happy that that went at least decent. No!
So motorcycle guy can do that, which gives every enemy a blue shield, which then needs to be destroyed, and it's a big pain. But you can destroy him, and the shields go away. So
Which could be really annoying because sometimes the game will want to auto like target you. I didn't want to do that to you. Whoops. Game will auto target you onto enemies
Like
that are
that.
shielded. So
yeah,
It could
sometimes
be-
the game will just auto target you to an enemy that you don't want to be hitting, which can cause some trouble. And areas again.
moves so fast, it's so annoying.
Welcome back.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he does have wheels for feet, so
That's kind of cheating. I
Yeah.
don't know.
he's kind
I
of cheating.
locked to dashing 3 times in a row, and
Yeah.
like
And this guy can just like skirt everywhere.
and please. Yeah. So I time that so I would be close to this enemy when that enemy dies, just to save a little bit of time on traversing the arena.
Yep. Yeah, it's a lot of enemy management, grouping them together, knowing where they're going to be once you finish a special attack or a string of attacks. Oh, good. We got
Come
these
over
flying
here.
annoying people again.
Oh, this works
It's
actually
the
perfectly.
Beatles.
Yep.
Doing another Hibiki.
Big special attack. Perfect.
Very nice.
And then there should just
Timed
be
hit
one
for the
left.
big dammy.
Yep. There we go.
And there's all those Eggman's robots.
We have eradicated the Beatles.
Yep.
One last one.
You can interpret that
One last
as
one.
you will.
Yeah. So, like, there was an ad recently for a Beatles tribute band called the Fab Four, right? Then they're also going with a tribute Bee Gees band, but the Bee Gees band doesn't get a cool name. It's literally just the Australian Bee Gees, which I thought was the funniest. It's like the
That's
Fab
awesome.
Four and the Australian Bee Gees. I'm like, really?
A weird question. Do we have time for a bad joke?
Feel free. Especially if it's a donation.
Time for that.
I just wanted
Yeah.
to say the music in this game is pretty fire. And speaking of fire, we have a $250 donation from Flamethrower. Fire, flame. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
There's no comment in the donation, but thank you for that. It's all going to a good cause with Race Forward.
Yeah, like some
Absolutely.
of the explanations in this one are important, but like not like $200 important. Like, feel free to read.
Yeah,
250.
that's very generous.
Done.
And also, I love flamethrowers, so There's one of those joint special
Yep, and
attacks
then
or
just
combo
in time for
enders with
WarioWare.
the assist. Just in time for Wing Cutter.
Yeah, this segment is the hardest in my
Yeah.
opinion, just because every single one of these levels could be super mean, since the gimmick is that there's always going to be like that motorcycle guy, and then also this is just after Rekka, where you can just lose a lot of time just from the cycles. So the fact that I didn't time over there is super good. That means I played that really well.
And now we're on a hard floor, which is just great. Personally, the WarioWare rhythm minigame sequences just make me think of Space Channel 5, which I also love, and is another great rhythm game.
Play rhythm games. That's the takeaway from today.
Yeah, that's the moral of this story.
Of this whole block, yeah.
Yeah. Rhythm Heaven's another great offbeat rhythm game, pun intended.
I know
Lots
so
of
much about
bangers.
Rhythm Heaven.
I love Rhythm Heaven. It's the only one that I can kind of play.
That's real.
One small
Can't
thing
do
that I'm doing sometimes as
chart-based.
well, this totally like wasn't mentioned, but whenever I go behind enemies like that, a lot of the time the combo that I'll do is just an immediate combo ender, which gives me a for free 1.5 seconds because it's a combo ender, even if the combo isn't very long. Give me a sec. Okay, yeah, so it gives me a little bit of time, plus the enemy will still be stunned after I do that, so I can actually start a real combo. It's just a little bit of cheese to help me like get through this.
Yeah. And you take what you can get.
Yeah, especially in a category that's like pretty difficult like this.
Can't believe
Yeah.
you're cheating. Nah.
Yeah. What a typical
This is fraud. Get this guy out of here.
fraud.
Committee.
We have a fraudulent runner on our hands.
Also timing
was
that
kind of
perfectly. So when he like did his like lunge to like catch him out of it and then get him into like the dying state. Just wanted to call that out because that was like impressive.
Yeah. It's firing out big old fire meatballs.
Yeah.
Please. You're not getting stunned anymore. It's over.
You kind of decided to do
Okay,
what
for
he
some
was
reason,
going
I
to do,
guess. Okay, we all get stunned
Okay.
sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm on fire? Question mark?
Boom shakalaka.
It's almost time for WarioWare again, surely.
Almost time for Space
so
Channel
ready.
5.
Okay, and I got tossed. It's not time for WarioWare.
No.
You got alternate WarioWare.
Not the real true WarioWare. Okay, now it
Yeah,
is. Okay,
fraudulent
that was, like, 3
WarioWare.
hits. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I just have to time that
That
out.
one is such a
because
weird
it's-
timing.
Yeah, there's like
Yeah.
just weird breaks in that.
Yeah, I don't like
A
that.
lot of them you'll see will just have awkward patterns.
Yeah, which makes it like a challenge if you're doing a lot of them. But I have them
The only good thing
mostly
is that-
memorized.
The only good thing is that like each enemy that has one like only has one. Like they don't
Yeah.
have like multiple different attacks. You know what to expect.
Yeah, so
Boss time.
technically this is a boss. The third boss in the story is actually just a big enemy rush because he spends, this is in the story, spends all of his budget, because this is a company, by the way, spends all of his budget on just making cool effects and like creating VR and like VR enemies. It's cool. And then there's like no boss fight. So it's
You
literally,
know-
this is the only one that has multiple waves. There's 3 waves of enemies in this, and it is really difficult because these are all
You know what's
a
great?
lot of messed up a tiny bit because these have all a lot of like stagger meter. I am gonna use Hibiki here. I won't use it on the second wave, then I'll use it on the third wave.
This is just like when Dr. Eggman used the Robot Carnival.
So many cinematic parallels.
So, yeah, the hi-fi cinematic universe and the Sonic universe, just everything's connected.
This
You
time.
saw that dude just like spinning around in a ball. That's like almost a hedgehog, I think.
Yeah, it's true.
I think you could count that.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna try and juggle him for a little bit. So he bounces up, I wait a little bit, and I just keep comboing into a WarioWare. Yay!
And WarioWare time.
I'm loving that you're calling it that. It's kind of like the game has 2-in-1, which I guess I'm just gonna go with bad jokes right now or bad segues. 2-in-1. Don't
Please
forget,
don't.
everybody, if we hit
Milestone.
17,000, we will not only get that Super Monkey Ball, but we'll also, at that point, as long as y'all are putting it towards the incentive, we will have that upgrade to all bosses in Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. It is a 2-for-1. Make sure you click the incentive when you're donating, and it will automatically go to the Super Monkey Ball bonus game.
I gotta say, that was a pretty masterful segue.
That was pretty good.
I tried.
Incredible.
That was pretty
It's a
good.
2-for-1 meal deal that'll actually be good for you.
You got Titanfall in the brain right now. Like this is not Tesla, this is twitch.tv/GDQ.
My bad, my bad. My heart does need Monkey Ball though, please.
Yeah, same.
Yep, just managing reverb gauge through here is a little difficult. So I don't have to do that WarioWare, but almost done. Oh yeah, I was also gonna say, yeah, so because I have all of like the different bosses like rhythm mini games memorized, this is super apparent. This is super apparent in the only other marathon run I've done of this game at Minnow Speed Fest, when I had like a 1.5-second delay and I just had to do it off of memory every single time.
Yeah, it was bad. I was on commentary for that run. It was. I don't even have words for it.
So
Any rhythm game you have to play with audio delay is just gonna be a mess.
That's no. You can't even do it normally. Never mind with audio delay. That blue assist is good for taking out those shields. So you saw Limy use that right there.
Please, I would like to thank you. I'd like to give you uppies.
Oh, uppies? I'm sure I want uppies.
Puppies.
Yeah, so now we're in the second half. There's not a lot of time left in this run, and not a lot of time left before we need to beat Monkey Ball and also upgrade to Bloodstained to all bosses. So please get your donations in right now. We need it, please. Race Forward is a great cause. Yep.
Absolutely. Which, by the way, we've got some $25 donations coming in. $25 from Kite Rider with no comment. $25 from Shredberg with no comment.
Shredberg.
And $25 from Anonymous. Any
Shredberg.
guesses on the comment?
No comment.
No comment.
Gonna say no comment.
Yeah.
You got it. Thank you all for those donations.
Please.
And he wants to do his WarioWare segment, but he's been denied.
Yeah, this is
No
the only enemy that
WarioWare?
has two. And it's really long because he has like this animation. You'll see it because I'm just gonna like let it happen here. He has this.
Let her rip.
I usually want to skip this because he has like this animation where it's like, "I'm gonna fight you honorably," and then we beat him anyways.
It is a cool animation.
It is cool.
Yep, and then ready immediately for the next one.
Very nice.
I love how those slow motion explosion scenes are supposed to be like so epic, and they always look really doofy because Chai just has this like stupid smile on his
It's not
face.
stupid, but I love Chai.
Okay.
That's my Shayla you were talking about.
I don't know. I think Rekko is better.
Yeah, but Rekka is not a 25-year-old boy failure like Chai is.
Chai is 25.
You wouldn't believe it.
That's the most surprising. I
Yeah.
don't believe it.
Please, I would like to. Stop! Let me beam into you.
Being evil?
There we go.
Yeah, I would have guessed like a 19-year-old boy failure.
Nope, he is. People his age have careers. I'll put it like that.
That's real. That's real.
All right, chat, we've now crossed over $600 of $3,500 for that upgrade to all bosses for Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. Definitely make sure when you're donating, click on that incentive on the donation page. We want to make sure we get all those bosses.
Absolutely.
Also, if you've seen any of the promotion materials for Back to Black, you might see our green assist, Macaron. He's on the banner, and I think it's so cool.
It's awesome.
It's very cool.
Hi-Fi Rush getting the representation it deserves. After the
And I
game's
forget-
history.
I forget her name, but the first boss from Streets of Rage 4 is on there too.
Yep.
And Streets of Rage 4 is another great beat 'em up that you should play. And there's a lot of Sega in this.
A lot of everything in this.
A lot of everything in
It
this.
is really, really good representation of just like a bunch of different genres, a bunch of different series that you might not normally see a lot of, in GDQ. I gotta lock in a little bit just because this could be really mean to me. Where's the, okay.
There you go.
There it is.
Things happened. Beatings were delivered.
Yeah.
On the beat.
Beatings, yeah.
Tings. Yeah.
Banger, banger.
The pun energy is strong here.
Okay.
Question, when's the next WarioWare segment?
That one.
The next one, you know. It's,
I don't know. All my brain cells right
Probably
now are
soon.
focused on trying to do this real good and real fast.
no, absolutely. I just
And
want to
you
bring
are.
up for chat. When we do get to the next WarioWare segment, let's get a $10 donation train going in chat. And in your comment, just something about Wario or about this amazing run right here that we're seeing.
The Law
You
Train.
survived. You will not survive.
Yeah, but you won't survive this.
Kaboom.
Yep. There we go.
Kaboom.
Yeah, there's just a lot of enemies there, so I just use a Hibiki and then don't use one here, just to make my life a little bit more convenient. I like to have at least a full bar of like reverb gauge, just because you don't get a second chance when you die. Hold on, give me a sec. You saw that chat, donate right now. You don't have a second chance in this run when you die. When you die, the run is over, and that is it.
Yeah.
So
Big difference
Yeah.
between the what was it? The stop up, power up. I can't remember the name.
Tower up, power up, yeah.
Tower up, power up. Yeah. Big difference between this and the tower up, power up mode, which is only 20 floors. And you may have seen on Hotfix recently. That mode you can continue. This, the game's like, no,
Yeah, it's
you're just
evil.
done.
I didn't know you were still around. What the heck?
Oh my god.
just
And
didn't
the
remember.
grab. Well,
Pulled you from across the
tether.
room.
Yeah.
and somehow he was still surprised. Oh, baby. Getting out of this mess.
Yeah. I saved my reverb gauge for that. Oh, I didn't mean to do another one. Oh no. It's fine.
Well,
The bonus one for fun.
yeah, so again, the reverb gauge is the guitar-shaped gauge on the top left. When Limy drinks the power-up soda to get health back, that uses the reverb gauge, and Hibiki also uses the reverb gauge.
Yeah, and just like I said, you don't have any second chances, so I like to make sure I have a lot of health. If I have at least a little bit of reverb gauge left, I can use health, but if I'm just completely empty, then I can't. So that's the entire reason why.
Really good on remaining time, though.
I'm a little bit nervous.
Yeah.
It's a little bit lower than I would like, but that's just because I haven't been doing a lot of like full combos, like sugar combos and stuff. This is Mimosa. This is another boss fight.
Oh my god, Slay.
Yeah, so
I knew I liked her.
in the like main OST, because we're using the streamer version that doesn't get DMC aid. I gotta make sure I can get this cycle. Please. It's a Fiona Apple song. It's really cool. This is like the moment I was like playing casually and was like, what the heck? This game is like actually game of the year. Like for real. Yeah, because this is, I think I mentioned it before, but yeah, this is my favorite game of all time, actually.
Is Mimosa feeling like a criminal? I feel like she is.
Yeah, so I saved my Hibiki for really later on. Yeah, and then she just teleports away after a bit. Then
Got like
one, yep.
I do love pop star bosses in games. That's a subgenre of boss.
Yeah, and then also, chat, if you want to do the inputs for me for this minigame segment, yeah, we're doing ITG again. So we can just do that for a bit, I guess. You know,
like,
LB, RB, A, and X are the inputs for this. Just like put them whenever. You don't have to be accurate. That's fine.
We're
oh my god, we're having a Space Channel 5 duel.
Oh, this is just like Space Channel 5, huh? Anyways,
It's also like Gitaru Man.
Well, I guess, yeah, literally Gitaru Man.
Yeah. Although there is the guitar section in Space Channel 5, so. Oh my god, I love her.
Hey.
While Chad helps you with this, I do want to call out, we have a $100 donation from Anonymous with no comment. Thank you for that donation. We also have a $25 donation from Anonymous, no comment, and another $25 donation from Anonymous with no comment.
Who the heck is this anonymous fellow, and why are they so loaded?
Yeah, they're so generous.
Love them.
Rich.
They're rich, yeah.
Thank you so much. You're in the evil box.
Yeah, the evil box.
It is genuinely evil box.
The Slay box.
I think. Yep. I timed that well. I don't think I'll need a Hibiki, and I could just save it for the next one. Oh, I messed up a little bit.
Now I kind of want a Mimosa now.
A lot of the
Shout outs
games
to
are
Ms.
just
Ruby as
marathon.
well.
Yeah.
And then there's
From
this
Sly.
one's basically done. We waste a lot of time here just because there's like this segment that's like another one of those call and response segments. And then this one is weird because they put it in a triplet out of nowhere.
Just a quick call out to give us an update. We are about $2,500 away from the Super Monkey Ball run and about the same from the upgrade to all bosses. Make sure we're getting those donations in to get both of those met. It's a 2-for-1, don't forget.
Yeah, absolutely get your donations in,
Bam.
exclamation donate, and also make sure you're putting your donations to the incentive at the bottom of the donate page.
Chat, who is your favorite rhythm queen? Because Ms. Ruby is up there for me.
Ooh.
Also, Rip Mimosa.
Yeah, unlucky.
Still dip, I fear. One more WarioWare for the fans.
Yeah.
$10 dono train.
I could have skipped it, but I didn't because I feel like I need time. Yeah, a lot of my time
the
gets
time
gained
payout.
through the last 20 or so just because of how the arenas are set up. So, yeah, I'm just trying to make sure I have enough for the final boss because you can get really unlucky in the final boss and you can just waste a lot of your time.
As someone who is not super familiar with Guitar Hero, I did not know there was a character named Judy Nails, and that is quite literally metal.
Yeah, no,
Oh, yeah,
it is
yeah.
metal as heck. As metal as it gets.
I'll cast my vote for Casey Lynch for Rhythm Queen, and if we're going in the Guitar Hero direction.
Fight to the death between Ms. Ruby and Ulala. Crazy crossover.
Yep, and then another one of these because I don't want to deal with trying to keep him stunned.
I really like that robot with the giant saw blades.
Why'd
I
you
just
get all
like
the way
giant saw
over here?
blades.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Boom.
Okay. I auto-targeted to the wrong one because I just did it blind.
Yummy soda.
Sody pop. Everyone hydrate right now. I'm looking at you,
Right now.
chat.
Yeah, that's always a good thing. Especially if you're like playing music that's very physically intensive.
Please?
Can we
know what? Never
briefly mention that AGDQ this year had some really good music-related runs, not the least of which was that incredible Crazy Taxi run with a live performance. If you haven't seen those, you definitely should.
It's absolutely insane.
That room was wild. Hey, why don't we get a pit? We should have a pit for this game.
Yeah, just everyone watching at their computer screens.
Start jumping.
I can do that. I can do that.
I think my eyes may be playing tricks on me. I see a $10 donation from No Comment, and it says anonymous.
Oh.
No.
Yeah, I think if we want to confuse our host, we should definitely do more of that.
Oh, Lord.
No comment, $10 anonymous. I might be confused also on this.
From No Comment
Yeah.
says $10 anonymous.
Thank you, Van, who's also.
Oh, I love
suddenly.
anonymous bucks.
Data practice for something. I don't know. For fun.
I just want to mention that if you check out the schedule, literally everyone who's on the schedule, all the runners, all of the hosts. Give me a second. Okay. All the runners, all the hosts, they are all in the Black in a Flash community. And if you want to join that, there's more information you can find out in chat. I'm sure there's a plug or something Champ can do. I gotta lock in.
Definitely make sure you're locked in. I do want to say I'm getting a lot of donations, a lot of love in these donations. There's a $25 donation from Royham that says, I just want to help with the incentives, help make the world a better place, just help in general, which all of the donations are helping everybody. And again, it's going to Race Forward. Race Forward is working to ask and answer the questions that get at the root cause in service of building root public safety solutions for issues for Black and Indigenous peoples. It's a great cause, everyone. You are all doing amazing work.
Oh, please, give me a break. Okay.
No breaks.
Okay, while I'm waiting on this guy to do anything. Okay.
Yeah.
There we go. Now I can juggle
Freeloader.
him.
Waste his time 2025.
Yep, there we go.
Back in the 7s again. We're on the higher end now. Floor 47 out of 60.
Please get
Getting,
closer.
getting
again,
a little
please.
close to the end.
Okay, this should work.
And they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming.
Absolutely not.
Okay, that got all of them, so I'm super
That-
happy about that.
That was pretty swaggy, I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie.
Yeah, the reverb gauge usage in this set of 5 is really hard to remember, and it, like, if anything goes wrong, then you have to like adjust your entire game plan on the fly. So pretty much immediately
I love how
trying
there's
to
a-
get this guy, and then give me 1 second. Whenever these cutscenes happen, all the enemies get lined up behind the main guy who's attacking. So everything from that point forward will be way easier to deal with. So I don't have to deal with just like, you know, the randomness of like just enemies moving and all that.
I do like that there's a robot in the background whose entire job is just holding up a screen with a visualizer on it. Oh.
I hope it pays well.
It should.
Yeah, I know
Okay,
they
I
have
guess
benefits
chat
of Melee,
listened.
so they're not very good, but they have benefits.
Well, I mean, I think chat listened to you. I have a $10 donation from $10. No anonymous.
My
Ow.
brain is breaking because I'm also trying to like
Ow.
do the rhythm game in front of me. What? Can you repeat that one,
Oh, you
please?
know.
Yep. But also, we're getting super close to 15,000. We are less than $400 away. So, confuse me if you will. Yeah, another $50 donation from anonymous with no comment.
It's confusion for a good cause.
But chat use confusion. It's regular effective. Because I'm sure someone's getting it. It's just not me.
So is this guy like vice president or something?
He handles finances, I think. It's
Oh, God,
it's
even
like
worse.
Wolf of Wall Street or something. I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, the literal Wolf of Wall Street.
Something.
There's a joke to be made here if you're the game devs. I don't like using Hibiki here because this is a difficult boss fight. I use that so late. I just realized. Yeah, I don't like using Hibiki here just because I like to have health just in case I need it, but I'm looking pretty good in terms of health, so it's not going to be too bad. So there's these
like
annoying seconds where he
Hachi.
just runs away as like his human form,
Yeah.
and I have to like that. The system just like
doohickey on.
miss, so it's like really like annoying. There we go.
He's like rhythm game Heihachi.
He does kind of have the cut.
Yeah,
Does he never die like Heihachi?
Bad news.
See? It only made him stronger.
I have bad news in about another minute when I get to the next vein.
Oh no.
I like the tie. The tie is fashionable.
He is dripped out.
He's pretty dripped out. At this point in this game, if you're not dripped out, I don't know what you're doing.
Something's wrong.
Yeah. Mimosa will have a word with you about your fashion choices.
There we go, and I'm going to switch to pick me up and then immediately use that. Because I am not confident in my health, even though I have a lot of it, and I should be. Yep, so that lined up perfectly into this segment where he does that. And I'm just going to spam the grapple button. Or I can just get over here in time, actually. So it doesn't actually matter. Okay, whatever.
Oh.
I
Yeah.
accidentally fell back onto the other side, and then it's like a one-way wall. So, happens. Just gonna do this. Oh, I don't have enough reverb gauge. Oh, that's fine. It'll give me a bunch after I do this segment.
You ready for another brain break?
Oh, after this boss fight, please.
Okay. Okay.
Getting into the last phase right now with the Scrooge McDuck money pit because every finance manager needs one of these.
Of course.
Dude, I thought Heihachi didn't have the devil gene. What is this? Dude, I want a Scrooge McDuck money pit.
I don't know if he did, because
Also,
you can't like dive into it, because that'd hurt. I don't know.
Also, I just want to mention that with that, I want to make sure I do this right. With the special move I did earlier, I skipped a cycle that's basically an auto-scroller where I have to do another, basically WarioWare. So, you know, saving time, all that. This is speedrun. Who'd have thought?
That like sequence was like prime, like you're hitting yourself energy.
That was good.
And then the last segment, and then there's one more like
Big Bad
like,
Wolf.
rhythm mini game segment, and then it's like fine.
He is a big bad wolf.
Yeah, you can do your blood now, by the way.
Okay, so another brain break. We have a $10 donation from another $10 donation from, and it says anonymous, no comment.
What?
I actually understood that one.
I got that one. Yeah.
I don't get that one
I
either.
got that one.
You have an excuse. You gotta lock in.
Yeah, you do have an excuse.
Chat, we can get a little more complex with it probably. If my commentators are getting
yeah.
watching this, then you're doing it wrong.
Yeah, that's true. I shouldn't be able to get
You gotta
any of
match
this.
the energy on that one, like old Majin Phil GDQ clip.
Yeah, we have our own Majin gold GDQ clips here at Back in Black.
That what we're starting here?
Something like that. Also, I want to mention the music is like fast now. It's been getting gradually
Yeah.
faster and faster, but there's a quite big jump between like the last boss and this area's music. And it always catches me a little bit off guard, at least.
Yeah, as if
boy.
like as if being like on the beat and all that fun stuff isn't hard enough. You have to deal with the beat changing.
Yeah,
It's scary.
You know what's not changing?
it's not changing.
Boy.
Chat trolling.
I wouldn't call it trolling if it's a good cause, but it might be a little bit
This is
trolling.
fair. This is fair. We have a $10 donation from. We have a $10 donation. And it says, we have a $10 donation from no comment that says anonymous.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, I followed that one still,
One more time.
but it was a good effort.
Yes. But we also have a $450 donation
Oh
my
thank you so
God.
much.
from no comment.
What?
With no
There's
comment.
no comment, guys. Also rich. Thank
Which,
you so much.
by the way, that takes us over $15,000 raised for Race
What?
Forward.
Let's go.
we are so back.
Did we ever leave? Honestly,
I don't think
We were
so.
never gone.
I don't think so. We never gone. Yeah.
Never left.
Yeah. So 7 floors remain.
Our
Dodging gets
headed
two
for
enemies at the
last
same
leg
time like
here.
that was like really hard. I'm so surprised I only got hit like once or twice.
Yeah, that was kind of nuts.
1, 2. Okay, we should be fine. Assuming Corsica does her job. Or not Corsica, that's Peppermint. Sorry.
Same thing.
There we go.
Chat is loving this.
A little sippy poo.
We have a $25 donation from $10, no comment. It says, from Anonymous, no.
I hate that I'm still following these.
Chat, y'all gotta try harder.
Yeah, please.
Okay, yep. This guy should almost be dead. Yep, exactly. Right on beat.
Insane.
Yep. Yeah, and if you mess up even one of those, like one of the hits on like that rhythm minigame, it makes you have to redo it again.
It was a little evil.
Yep, so it's just these guys since they have a lot of health.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna
About
cheese
into
a little bit.
about into the last like 5-ish floors here. You only got a little bit more time to try and confuse us here on the couch.
Yep.
Yeah.
Also, that means our time is running out to get that incentive. I need you to get close. This works, actually.
Oh.
That was perfect.
Okay,
Wow,
that
I
was
didn't
sick.
expect to
That
work.
was sick.
That
That was so sick.
Yeah, I'm gonna just do that again since they're all right there. I was gonna wait a little bit, but this works. Yep. And then you're the closest, so you get to die first.
Oh, what a privilege.
So lucky.
Yep, there it is. I got iframed out of that. Okay, interesting.
I feel like these WarriorWare segments should have like their own like little songs.
I'll have to like cut in a little bit. That'd be neat.
Like wham, bam, oh hot damn. See?
They should hire you.
No, they shouldn't. I think that would get me demoted.
I don't know.
I didn't want to do a pick-me-up, but that works actually, I guess.
We can always use a pick me up every once in a
Yeah,
while.
of course.
Exactly. We take those.
I've got to pick me up for you. We have a
that's
$10
foreboding.
donation.
Okay.
What was that? I'm
I was
sorry.
gonna say, yeah, feel free.
Oh, okay. We have a $10 donation from We Have a $10 donation. We have a $10 donation.
The final boss is coming up. Give me a break.
I think we have a $10 donation from the sounds of it. May or may not have had a few.
Oh!
Just threw you.
Yeah. It's an illegal
Right.
move.
Yeah.
No, don't catch me on fire, please.
How about
Okay. Oh, WarriorWare. Oh, thank God. Yeah, this is very nerve-wracking because we're by the end. 2, 1, 2. Yep.
is his WarriorWare named Burning Ranger?
Okay. One thing with all the bird enemies, I didn't mention this earlier, is when you grapple onto them. 2, 1, 2. When you grapple onto them, they put you into like animation where like you get thrown, but I time it sometimes where I can grapple onto them and they don't do that. So I just wanted to mention that because it is like very hard to do. I just did it there. Yeah, so this is the final boss.
Alrighty.
And
Here we are.
Did he just break your iPod?
Huh?
Oh, he's handsome.
Yeah, he's kind of bad.
He's kind of bad.
Low key, low key.
Salvation too. It's hard to pay attention to some of his call and response attacks when I'm in the middle of trying to like unload the arsenal, respectfully.
Yeah.
So I mess up sometimes just because it's a lot to think about at the same time while I'm commentating.
You've been killing it though.
Yeah. And also killing a lot of robots.
That's true.
I forgot how long that lasted. I'm just gonna do it.
So I'm assuming he's like CEO.
Yeah. I would explain where he is, but I don't want to like do spoilers since it doesn't really matter. It's just a difficult boss fight that we're doing here.
Yeah.
Big
As
bad
fast
guy.
as possible.
He's on the diet. He's on the kale diet too.
Yeah, it's like
I wonder why he looks so
and
good.
Kale and their siblings or whatever.
Yeah. I heard food. Now I'm hungry.
Yeah, everyone has like a food name, and I get hungry.
Yeah.
And I still want that mimosa.
So here's the first cycle done. There's an in-between segment. I gotta lock in. Messed up one. Messed up the one I always mess up.
But he's got that Kyo thing going on.
There it is. I had to actually do the subdivision there, like in my brain, so I can not rush it a little bit. We will. Yep, and now this is the worst segment in the game.
Oh, he's Doc Ock now.
Worst
Yeah,
segment in the game is not a good time for 2 donuts.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Chad, I want y'all to guess when the break in between these 2 donations is. We have a $10 donation from Comment No. $10 donation, we have a comment, no anonymous. A $75 donation from, we have a $10 donation from Anon. No anonymous, $10, no.
Hey,
Okay, that one actually broke me.
Yeah, no, that got me.
So I'm pretty sure the second comment began with the $75 donation.
You actually
Is
got
that
it.
correct?
You got it.
$75 to make my brain
Nice
hurt
call.
at the end of the run is really brave. I do appreciate you, and I appreciate all of our donors here for Back to Black 2025. But also, I'm doing a speed run.
So
got that,
he's
you got
like
that?
Doc Ock, but he's also like that boss in Sonic Mania at the very end with Eggman hopping around. Say
Yeah.
it's Sonic again.
It all ties back to Sonic. In some
Everything
way.
comes back to Sonic. For better or for worse, often worse.
Yeah, so I just gotta call and response all of these attacks.
Sounds so formal.
Whoops, I messed up a little bit.
Would you answer Kale's call? I would.
I think I
Don't
would
lie.
too. I think.
Okay, there you go.
I think I would. I had to think about it.
So time's up for another phase. Oh, I keep missing very slightly. Okay, so it's gonna be a couple more at least. Time's gonna be though at the last input, which will be very telegraphed because there's like this anime like segment at the end. Basically, it's very cool.
I mean, he's a final boss. He does deserve an anime segment.
Yeah. Oops, I accidentally got hit by that. Okay. This is the last part of the segment. I just need you to do the... Thank you. There we go. Finally. Okay.
He did the thing.
And now there's one more segment that is very difficult. I'm going to lock in this whole time. Y'all can talk about whatever. It doesn't really matter. Feel free to try and confuse my commentators and donations. You don't have that much time left.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
It's not a lot.
We have a $10 donation from No Dollars, 10 comments.
I like that one.
See the vision.
No dollars.
Maybe 10 comments equals $1. I don't know the conversion.
Ooh, maybe. Thank you regardless.
I also want to mention we are less than $2,000 away from that upgrade to all bosses for Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. And of course, 2,000 away, or less than 2,000 from that Super Monkey Ball bonus game. When you donate, make sure you click on incentives and click on that upgrade to all bosses, and it is a 2-for-1. The 17,000 needed for Super Monkey Ball makes that a 2-for-1. Make sure we're getting both of these met, everybody.
You will want to see Monkey Ball, I promise you.
So close.
Yeah, so after this segment, there's going to be a segment that is anime as heck, where everyone in the cast, beats up Kale.
With the power of friendship.
So time is coming
Power
up.
of friendship.
Yep.
This company enough.
Oh yeah, everybody's like, we're done with this guy.
Isn't just about
And time is coming up now. That's time. On my end, that was
Nice.
109.56. So thanks everyone for watching. That was so nerve-wracking. But yeah, I am super happy that was a sub 110. Holy moly. But yeah, this
was
is
amazing.
a very, very hard run. I'm so happy that we got through this with minimal difficulties. Got to show off all the cool stuff, all the cycle skips I wanted to show off. So I'm super excited about that. Before I shout myself out, my commentators usually like to shout yourselves out.
I can go. Once again, I'm Vaen. This kind of thing is not in my wheelhouse. I typically do. I'm a bit of variety. I run a lot of stuff that just schmoves pretty much. I'm on twitch.tv/Vaen_SR. I'm on Blue Sky on VaenSR as well. I stream sometimes. I try to. I don't know, but that's it for me at least.
Yeah, I don't have too much to say. I'm CMM1215 on everything. I don't really stream, but I know I'm all over the place. And also, I just want to say thank you to Limy for having me, and thank you to GDQ for having me as well for the past 2 days on this event. Fantastic event. I hope everything continues to be awesome.
It definitely has been. And Limy, before you give yours, I just want to give a fun fact for chat. Limy was my host during my first run on GDQ during the Juneteenth celebration and did an amazing job, made me feel so comfortable with doing my run. And I hope that aside from the weird donations we got, that I was a good host for you too.
Yeah, you were fantastic. Absolutely give Champrul some love because he had a run earlier today. He played up with Small Mighty. So absolutely, check out all the VODs when they come out. But I'm so excited to see the rest of the event. I am Limy_SR. You can find me pretty much everywhere at LimySR except on Blue Sky where I'm Limga Blue Sky Social. So with that, I am going to give it to Champrul to, take us through the rest of the event. Everyone in chat, reminder, this is day 2 out of 4. There's so many more runs left to watch. So, stick around for all that.